Hello everyone. Don't forget that last time when we met, we discussed about how to find factors of natural numbers as well as algebraic terms. And today we want to continue on this so that you can able to see some hidden things that we're supposed to know. And let's look at this example. Now suppose we are asked to find all the factors of 5, 2, 7, 3, let's say 1, and then 4, 6. So let's look at how to do this. Look at the first one. If you are asked to get factors of 5, you know that 5 is the same thing as 1 times 5. So what are the factors? The factors are 1 and 5. So they are factors because only these two numbers will go in 5 without remainder. So let's look at the second one. For the second one, 7 is the same thing as 1 times 5, times 7. And then the factors are 1 and 7. So we have only two factors, 1, 2. 1 and 7, 1 and itself to be the factor of 7. Now let's look at 1. We have 1 times 1, and therefore the factor is 1. We have only one factor for 1, and that is itself, which is 1. Now look at this 6. 6 is the same thing as 1 times 6, and it's also the same thing as 2 times 3. So the factors are 1, 2, 3, and then 6. In this case, you have 4 factors, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from here, we want to see what do we mean by prime numbers. Here, we have only two factors, 1 and itself, which is 5. So when you have only two factors, which is 1 and itself, it means that number is a prime number. So 5 is a prime number because it has only two factors, 1 and itself. Let's look at 7. 7 is also prime number because it has only two factors, 1 and itself, 1 and 7. So anytime you have only two factors for a particular number, that number is a prime number. Now let's look at 1. 1 has only one factor, which is 1 itself. So 1 is not a prime number. Look at 6. 6 has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 factors. Therefore, 6 is not a prime number because a prime number must have only two factors, 1 and itself. So it is now right for us to now say, for you to have prime numbers are those numbers that has only two factors, 1 and themselves. So that is the definition. Now from here, let's now list prime number from 1 to 15. What are the prime number from 1 to 15? So let's list prime number from 1 to 15. You have 2, you have 3, 5, 7, 8 is not there, 9 is not there, 11, 13. So all these are prime numbers. So from here, let's now look at what we call odd numbers, because there are differences. In case of the odd numbers are those numbers that if you divide them by 2, you will get fraction or you get decimal. That is, you have remainder. For example, if you divide 1 by 2, this will give you 0.5. So this one, if you divide 1 by 2, it will give you 0.5. So this one is not even number, it's an odd number. So if you look at another one, look at, let's say 3, divide 3 by 2, you get 1, 1.5. This is also a fraction. So 3 is an odd number. So let's list those numbers that are odd numbers from 1 to 15. From 1 to 15, you have 1, you have 3, you have 5, you have 7, you have 9, you have 11, you have 13. So all these are odd numbers. So you could see differences between these ones. Now let's now look at the third one, even number. This one is prime number. This one is odd numbers. Now the next one is what we call even number. What do we call even number? Even numbers are those numbers that if you divide, you can divide them by 2 exactly. When you divide them by 2, there won't be remainder at all. So for example, if you say 2 by 2 is equal to 1, so 2 is an even number. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. 4 is an even number. So let's list even number. Now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, then 14. So from 1 to 15, we have listed even numbers. So all these are even numbers. Now, from this, we want to take a step higher, and that's where we'll be rounding up. What of if you are asked to find multiples of numbers? They say find multiples of numbers. What they are asking you indirectly is that you should construct multiplication table. And because of it has to do with multiplication table, then you'll be limited. For example, if you are asked to find multiple of 5 to 7th level, you are asked to find multiples of 5 to 7th level. Multiples of 5 to 7th level. So you write the level down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then multiple of 5. Just continue to multiply by 5. So this will give you 5. This give you 10. This give you 15. This give you 20. This give you 25. This give you 30. This give you 35. So multiple of 5 to 7th level are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. So all these are multiple of 5 to 7th level. The one we normally put at the back of our notebook is always to the 12th level, or sometimes more than 12th level, up to 20th level. So that is how to get multiples of numbers. Now let's look at one more example. Suppose we are asked to get multiple of 13 to 3rd level. So which means they only ask you for level 1, 2, and 3. Then you begin to multiply it by 13. What will this give you? 13 times 1 is 13. 13 times 2 is 26. 13 times 3 is 39. So you now say multiple of 13 to 3rd levels. 3rd level are, you write all this one down. 13, 26, 39. So this is how to get multiples of numbers. So today we have looked at prime numbers. We have also looked at what we call odd numbers. We have also looked at even number. And lastly, we have looked at multiples of numbers.